Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky, and shout out to our sponsor, Critchfield Meats. I like that new intro.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, joining us at the table is Mary Crowley Schmidt. We are so glad to have you here.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yes, Mary is from the Bluegrass Area Agency on Aging and Independent Living. And so they're doing all kinds of awesome things for our senior citizens and folks as they age. But today we brought you here because we want to talk about World Elder Abuse Awareness Week. So thank you so much for being here.
I appreciate the opportunity to talk about it.
Yeah, we were talking during the break when I used to work at the police department as their spokesperson. I saw so much elder abuse, financial crime abuse, physical abuse, and we all have to work together to prevent that.
We certainly do. Fayette County is lucky that we have a whole team that works to try to prevent it. Not every county is like that, but the biggest thing is education. You know, what to look for.
Yes.
What are some of those things?
Well, some of the signs, or we call them red flags of elder abuse, are emotional signs. Somebody's depressed, they're isolated, they're afraid to talk to somebody else unless that caregiver is with them. They're not allowed to have one-on-one conversations with someone. Another form of emotional abuse is to threaten with nursing home placement, because people dread nursing home placement more than they fear death. You know, that's a whole nother talk. Physical signs, which is what everybody thinks you would see: broken bones, injuries not matching the explanation. I had a client years ago that had a big burn on her arm, and she told me she got it cooking. I don't think so. So when I called Adult Protective Services and they did an investigation, it turned out her husband held her arm to a hot lamp. It was a light bulb. And so, you know, domestic abuse doesn't stop when people get older. If anything, it gets worse.
Really? So two things that you pointed out that I just want to follow up on, and anybody else that has anything else. Threatening people to put them in a senior citizen facility.
In a nursing home.
In a nursing home. To get them to comply with what?
Right. Something as simple as eating. You know, if you don't eat what I've put in front of you, we're going to have to put you in a home. If you don't take a bath every day, just
Conditional.
Right. If you talk to anybody about any problems that you have here in this home, you know, we won't take care of you anymore.
That is so sad and so scary. You know, if we suspect, maybe it's not our family, but what do we do? What is a person supposed to do if we suspect that there might be something going on abusive?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. Kentucky is a mandatory reporting state.
Okay.
So if you suspect, you report, and I provided the information on a slide for who to call. It's the Cabinet for Health and Family Services. And they have an adult protective team. And so you can make that report either by phone or online. But we are mandated to report. If you don't report, it can be a misdemeanor. You can be charged with a misdemeanor.
Like other types of abuse, whether it be elder or not.
Exactly. Yes.
Absolutely. Well, we want to say, God, it's so heavy, but we want to show one positive thing. We have I think we have a picture of a fun thing that you guys are going to be doing with yarn. Tell us about that.
Okay. So we're calling this yarn bombing. Bombing is not positive, but we're making it positive. So when you think of older people, you think of granny squares. So we have 5 senior centers that have participated in this, and this is the Richmond Center. They've done granny squares, and they've wrapped them around light posts. These will be, yarn bombing happened in downtown Winchester, the Bell House, the Senior Center, and the Elder Crafters here in Lexington. So it's been a great project. The cabinet paid for the yarn, and the seniors did the crocheting, which, oh my gosh, they can whip those things out.
Yes, they can.
I'm amazed at how fast they are.
And so they're all purple to raise awareness about elder abuse awareness.
Right.
So love it.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Hang out with us, okay? Because coming up after the break, we're going to talk about more scams that you should look out for. This one